How did you feel?
Yes, I was content in my own mind that we'd done the right thing.
I felt that it was the saddest day that Ulster has ever had since the founding of the province.
David Trimble and Ian Paisley no longer hold hands together. Paisley is convinced that Trimble and the agreement will fall, traitor and treachery together. In the referendum on the agreement, Paisley campaigned with all his old vigour to secure a no vote.
This agreement is not just flawed, it is rotten to the core.
There are many who would see you, Ian Paisley, as the person who fanned the flames of the Troubles, the person who was the wrecker, the person who always said no. That's how they will see you.
Well, they can say what they like about me. I will not be here when they're saying that, so it'll not affect me nor my eternal whereabouts. But let me tell you something. We'll be saying no on the 22nd of May. All I can say is I'll not be changing. I will go to the grave with the convictions I have.
I would like to introduce you to two men who are making history.
The referendum was held north and south. In the south, support was nearly unanimous. In the north, almost 3/4 of the whole population voted yes, but significantly, nearly half the Protestant population voted no.
Even amongst those who have uncertainties and dislikes about the agreement, even amongst those who voted no, there is at heart a realisation that there is no alternative.
In the elections for the new assembly, politicians representing the Loyalist paramilitaries did not fare well. The UVFs won 2 seats and the UDAs didn't win any. Nevertheless, both organisations have decided to maintain their ceasefires and continue their support for the Good Friday Agreement.
Is the war over?
As far as loyalism is concerned, yeah. There's no need to persecute any further war. Of course the war's over.
Because the agreement guarantees the union as long as the majority so wish it, there is a sense in which the Loyalists have won.
I think the union is safe. You couldn't ask for any more than to have the future of the country in your own hands, really.
Why is the union safe?
Because as long as the people of Northern Ireland wish it, they will remain part of the union.
Who has made the union safe?
Well, I would take great pride in believing and thinking and saying that our organisation has played a great part in this.
It's a long way from marching through the streets with masks and balaclavas, isn't it?
Absolutely, and I was there on many occasions, marching balaclavas, defended Ulster at its time of need and went to many rallies. But I think 30 years is enough. People are tired of the violence, of the conflict, and they want to see a new society for the children and for future children.
If there's never another shot fired, it will be too soon.
You won't miss the excitement?
I will not miss the excitement.
The danger?
I will not miss the excitement or the danger.
The adrenaline?
No. I want an end to it. If it's over, if someone in all sides will declare the war over, I will rejoice. And I look forward to the day, whether it'll ever come in my lifetime, I don't know, but I look forward to the day when I will have a pint on the Falls Road. It's something to look forward to, wouldn't it?
But behind such optimism lie 3 centuries of sectarian hate, made ever deeper by 3 decades of bloodshed. The absence of widespread bombing and killing does not mean peace. The agreement was long fought for, and the principles it represents will take far longer to take root. On the 12th of July, the Loyalist Day of Days, there's a chilling reminder of how far there is to go. Few Loyalists find such songs shocking. They're part of a community's culture, fashioned by long years of suffering and hate. The other side has its sectarian songs too, the legacy of a past that most hope will never return. Such songs would horrify many Protestants, but they do reflect the dark forces that 3 decades of political violence have unleashed.
The Loyalist paramilitaries have always argued that they did what they did on behalf of and in defence of their community. Did they?
Well, I believe that they did, but electorally, of course, they don't get the results. But I'm quite sure that organisations like the UDA and the UVF had a lot of sympathy in the heartland of Ulster Protestantism.
And support for what they did?
Protestants don't like saying that they support terrorism, and most Protestants would certainly abhor terrorism, but there would be an element who would have a sneaking regard for what the UDA and UVF were doing.
It's astonishing to hear a unionist politician of such standing voice the thoughts that many Protestants may have harboured but never been prepared to admit. It's a reflection of moral ambivalence, the result of living through the darkest years of the conflict. Can you live with those people that you have tried for so many years to kill?
Well, if we don't live together, we'll die together.
Graves bear witness to the suffering Loyalists have inflicted over 30 years and more. If peace falls apart, there will be a return to this dreadful past. The guns are still there. Loyalists hope the war is over, but remain ready if it is not.